street food.
Greetings one and all. Alas, Noodle Month draws to a close today with this, the fourth installment in our celebration of Shanxi noodles. We got a fun one for you today, and it comes with a bonus recipe. Let's get to it! My friend Jax and I went out to lunch. Now Jax is from Guangdong province, actually he's from Shenzhen, which is one of the biggest cities in China. It's very modern. The people there speak Cantonese and the food is very different.
In Guangdong we mainly eat rice, and here in Shanxi, noodle is the main one. Another difference is the spice. Foods here are more spicy than in Guangdong.
Cantonese food, or yue cai as it's called in Chinese, is representative of most of the Chinese food we eat in the West. But in Shanxi, they love their noodles like this.
Saozi Mian.
The noodles are thin and flat, probably made by hand, but they're not pulled fresh. It's served in its own soup, so it's different from the noodles that we've looked at this season. It comes with at least 5 toppings, the colors of which are all significant. Yellow, egg, red, carrot, black, mushroom, white, tofu, and green, suan cai, or Chinese chives. One bowl goes for about $1.
If you can order the fruit in their Shanxi dialects, the boss will be kind.
Nice. You give me an example of Shanxi dialect.
刀削面 and 刀小面.
Did you hear a difference? One more time.
油泼面, 油泼面.
How about that recipe? Look, if you conduct a brief internet search, you will find that the preparation of fresh noodles, particularly hand-pulled noodles, is a highly debated topic. There's a full recipe in the description of this video, which represents more or less a consensus on the issue. I'll also post a couple of links in case you like reading people who sound really self-important when they debate noodles. Start with flour and water. Your flour should be primarily cake flour or some other kind of glutinous flour. I use the one with a picture of noodles on it. You also want to use some of this. It's a powder that you dissolve in a little bit of water, and it increases the elasticity of the noodles. Again, highly debated whether or not you should use it. It's hard to find outside of China. You could use lye water as a replacement. That's also kind of hard to find. Some people like to use baking soda. Doesn't work as well, so I've heard. You also want to add salt and sesame oil. You can put it in a mixer if you have one, or you can mix it by hand. And once it's all incorporated, you knead it. It's not like bread where you can knead in a circle. You want to knead it in the same direction so that the glutens align properly, or something like that. After the dough sits a while, you make sure it's the right consistency and you form it into a block. You oil it, slice off some even portions, and stretch. You'll know pretty quick if you didn't get the dough right because it'll either stretch too much and fall apart in your hands, or it won't stretch at all. It'll probably take you a couple times to nail it. Supposedly the slapping seals the glutens in the noodle. I don't know what that means, but it sounds legit. If your water's already boiling, drop the noodles right on in. These are fresh noodles, so you don't have to boil them very long. 2 to 3 minutes is probably enough. For the sauce, you can stir fry, steam, or boil some veggies. I stir fry them. Thinly slice some carrot, green bean, mushroom, potato, tofu, chives, and some scrambled egg. Some versions include meat. This one is obviously vegetarian. When the vegetables are tender but not falling apart, drop a spoonful on top of the noodles, add some chicken or vegetable broth, a little bit of the noodle water, chili oil, and some black vinegar. And haha, she is finished. So there you have it. I really hope you've enjoyed Noodle Month, and I hope some of you try this recipe at home and let me know how your fresh noodles slap out. As always, if you've tried Saozi Mian or anything in its respective ballpark, please post your thoughts. Until next week, eat it on the street, and watch out for the parasites.
Street food.